All right, and welcome to another episode. We are back with Meric. This time we are in Las Vegas.
Yeah, actually in SEMA too. Not in Long Beach anymore.
All right. So, your journey modifying this Model 3 has just been crazy. It went in different stages, and now it's, well, finished until the next modification. But take us through everything you've done from the bodywork, the suspension, the wheel, and the interior.
So this is 2018 Tesla Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive.
All right.
Pretty much, it was the base model. The body kit right now is from Artisan Spirits. It's a black label wide body kit, so it's pretty much the front under spoiler, the side skirts, the rear under spoiler valence, and then the four fenders.
All right. It is literally on the ground. Can you go any lower?
I can, but just wanted to be safe. I didn't want to crack the the fenders over, so.
So, was this your first bag car?
First truly owned bag car, yes.
Okay, all right.
The suspension, their suspension's from Universal Air struts with airlift 3H management.
Okay.
Pretty much best of both worlds in my opinion. Nice soft ride, improved the handling much better. Than the
because that's always a question we get about air suspension and modifying and how much cutting you need to do on the bodywork and maybe on the suspension components themselves. So how much does it require to go so low?
So after adding the wide body fenders, we had to cut the fenders a little bit. I think we took off maybe a quarter inch.
Anything to the frame?
So for the frame, so the frame got, no, for the frame, no, we didn't have to touch the frame. It was really just the fenders, but to get my wheels to fit, we had to actually add some camber arms, some rear toe adjustments, and some Fukas from Unplugged Performance.
Nice one. All right, tell us about the wheels also.
The wheels are from VBS. These are LMs.
Okay.
The rears are 19 by 11.5. The fronts are 19 by 10.5. These are custom three-piece, being held by Mac Industries Coyote Project Kicks.
All right.
What's nice about these BBSs too is also have floating spinner caps. So.
All right. So those lights, I've never seen those lights anywhere else.
All right. So I think originally, if you guys were following me, I used to have the other VIP multi-LED lights. They're a little bit more common now. So these are actually the new versions I had made from my buddy. Jose from Restore Visions. These are actually called Infinity Tails.
Okay.
It gives that infinity tunnel look, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only Tesla in the world that has this.
All right. So you mentioned VIP. Tell us what VIP is.
So VIP is from Japan. It's just Japanese luxury. Pretty much back then in the days, they were taking the influences from Mercedes, from BMW, and implementing it into their vehicles from Japan, so Nissan, the big box cars and whatnot, and pretty much taking the interior designs and putting in their Japanese cars.
All right. So before we jump into the interior where most of the mods happen, could you tell us a bit more about all the shops you use and how you got help?
So my main shop, shout out to Auto Fashion USA, which is in San Diego, California. They're pretty much the ones who helped me guide the build, and pretty much answered every single question that I had, from installing the air suspension, the management, and also cutting the car apart to get the fenders fitted, and then installing the wide body fenders.
All right.
And then for the lip kit, it depends. First version, Auto Fashion did it. Second version, I did it. Third version, me and my friends did it.
Will there be a fourth version?
The BBS wheels were originally two-piece. They're originally the owner of Auto Fashion, Freddie. These were actually his wheels, and then I had them redone. My buddy Lee, he owns he's known as Chamar Boy on Instagram, so he does a lot of conversions or a lot of he's one of the gods of fixing wheels in San Diego.
All right, okay, cool stuff. All right, time to jump in.
Yeah.
All right, so going back to the VIP, what does it take to become a VIP member?
Oh, well, technically, it's just pretty much making your car more as luxurious and comfortable as much as possible.
Yeah.
A lot of the themes of the VIP cars is pretty much having really simple and clean interiors. Pretty much, almost if I were to put it in Lamex terms, it's like almost having a bar in your car. So yeah, you have your front table, which can hold your drinks, you can eat your food. Same thing for the rear passengers, and also you have a center console for the rear passengers as well.
Yeah.
Most of the time, a lot of the VIP builds would have a big whiskey bottle, tequila bottle. I mean, for me, I wanted to keep up with the theme of Tesla, so there's a Tesla tequila bottle in the back.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The steering wheel doesn't feel luxurious. It feels more like racy.
It's more race oriented. So the thing is, though, I originally used to have a yoke steering wheel. I forgot what the company brand, but when I was redoing my interior, and especially since I wanted to do this quick release that I got from the guys from Playedout, I reached out to actually Nardi Personal. And so this steering wheel is called the Two Spokes from Nardi Personal. Yeah. And they were pretty much ecstatic to join me in collaborating, so they sent me the steering wheel.
So there's a funny story about this steering wheel, how it came, and
yeah,
if you don't mind sharing it with us.
Oh, like how it came?
Yeah.
Oh, so from my understanding, this steering wheel was actually it was an April Fool's joke from Nardi. From my understanding, and then I guess eventually a lot of folks were interested in purchasing it. So if you were to go to Nardi Personal's website, it's literally on the very last page. So I think I'm one of the few owners that have this steering wheel. I don't see a lot of folks with this. Yeah. But what's nice about this steering wheel is it's a yoke. It gives that that fighter pilot vibe.
Yeah, because both handles are on
yeah, so both handles are actually adjustable. So if you were to make a U-turn, which took me a while to get used to, which took me a little bit to get used to, but you can literally do a U-turn with one hand. Yeah. So.
All right. And how come you have a gear knob in a Tesla?
Oh, so this gear knob. So the knob is actually from Modern Fashion USA. This is actually one of their new shifters. But the shifter itself is actually from, I thought the company Shift Ninja. Yeah. But this is more like a fidget spinner for EV owners, in my opinion. Because I came from the manual world, so especially from the Honda scene. And sitting in the traffic light and just not doing anything, I just wanted to get this and then just mess around with it.
Well, all right, let's check out the back.
Yeah.
All right, so the back is even more luxurious.
Yeah. So you have your passenger tables for the passengers, and then you also have your center console table, and of course like more additional cup holders. I think in total I have 12 cup holders in the car. So.
And many more stars in the skies.
Many more stars. These stars are actually from my buddy Antonio from Uplight Optics. He is in San Diego, California as well, more so Escondido. It's 800 fiber optic stars plus shooting stars. And then he also assisted me with the side door panels. So we were able to get the matching material to go on the door, and then he added the ambient lighting for me. And then of course, we also have that 7.2-inch screen from Hanshaw through the back here just to give more of the luxurious feel.
So what's the next step for you? What's your next build? This is completed.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's almost like 98% completed. The next thing that's supposed to be done next is actually a hood. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with AJ, Jersey. He has that full metal wide body Tesla Model 3, or my teammate.
We've done a video with him at
so
Expo.
Alex from 66 Customs was actually in the process of helping me make and design NSX-R inspired hood.
Wow.
It was supposed to complement the rest of the car, but the time was really short. Okay. So we're hoping to get it ready for Electrify Showoff for next year.
Okay.
But in the meantime, pretty much this car's pretty much done. My next project is actually, I'm really eyeing the 2025 Honda Prelude.
So not an EV then?
Hybrid release. Hybrid,
yes, right. So will it be on bag and slam to the ground?
This one might be a full track build.
Oh, right. So you get the best of both.
Yeah,
really.
best of both worlds. So I have my daily driving if I just want to cruise around, and then if I want to go fast, I have, if I ever want to hit the track, I have the Prelude.
All right. So how long have you been involved with Ruined?
We're Ruined since 2019.
All right, so you were an early member, wasn't you?
I was an early member. CJ was the very first person I met. Pretty much went back and forth. CJ was actually helping me work on my car, and there was like an inside gag between me and the rest of the guys. Because I wanted to join Ruined, so I asked if I could make a sticker called Almost Ruined. So I had that decal running around, so it was funny.
That's funny. So where could we see your vehicle next? You mentioned Electrify Expo. Are you doing the whole circuit next year?
For the show circuit, yes. But more so, I think I want to become more like an advisor. I want to be part of the judging team. I think it's time to push the next group. But for events, after SEMA, the next event we'll be at is at San Diego. Auto Fashion has their annual VIP Fest AF Festival, which is actually on Sunday.
Okay.
So after this, straight another show. And then after that, some local shows in San Diego. But I do have plans. Maybe, hopefully, we can get this car to Tokyo Auto Salon.
Okay.
We're thinking about taking this car to Spolcom, Hawaii. And then, yeah, then I'll be sure to, I'll be at some of the Electrify Expo Showoff events. And then hopefully maybe back here at SEMA again.
All right. So since 2019, you've seen the modified OEM EV scene evolve quite significantly.
Yeah.
How do you see the younger audience coming to Teslas and other EVs and see how they can modify it? And is this becoming the next generation perfect base like the Civic used to be?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. This Model 3 is literally the equivalent to a Honda Civic. A lot of manufacturers are hopping on board, making parts.
Yeah.
One of the most recent companies is Liberty Walk, which is very, very known.
Yeah.
They have their wide body kit for the Highland, like right outside Central Hall. There's a couple of companies around here that are making kits. I think this company CUS Tuning has a couple of kits for their cars. And then it's growing. It's growing.
All right. So where should people check you out on Instagram?
So if you want to follow me, I prefer if you guys follow the partners that I have.
All right.
But if you do need to follow me, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is Tokki, so TOKKI_STER. Or you can follow me through Auto Fashion USA on Instagram, or you can find me on the Ruin website, .ev. Or you can also follow Jerome, and you can just find me through there.
That's a good one. Before we let you go, I noticed that your car's been charging for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So this is actually one of the new collaborations that I have with Anchor. I have the privilege of meeting them back at Electrify New York, made some contacts, and this is actually their mobile power station called the F3800. It's pretty much a mobile power station. What's nice about this though, it's like 3.8 kilowatts, I think, on top of my head.
Yeah.
What's nice about it has a 240 output, 110 output, but it does charge an EV. Pretty much give or take, I can get about 20 miles out of it.
All right.
I'm more like in emergencies, but it's nice because if I'm here at shows and events, I can pretty much just have it on trickle charge and don't worry about it.
Excellent. So guys, if you like what you saw today, let us know in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up, and guys, we'll see you in the next one.